Good morning, student nurse. This afternoon we are visiting Caitlin again. She is dealing with stress incontinence and it is making her feel down. She is not alone in this. It's a common issue many women face after childbirth. Caitlin had an episiotomy with Leon's delivery and the procedure can weaken the pelvic floor muscles leading to involuntary leakage of urine.
So it is because of the episiotomy.
Yes, the episiotomy and the strain of childbirth can contribute to it, but this is not the only cause. The pelvic floor muscles, which support the bladder and other pelvic organs, may become weakened and damaged. Often women do not talk about it because they are embarrassed to do so and because of a social stigma about it, which is sad because most treatments are highly effective and non-invasive. There is more than one type of incontinence, but most women postpartum, after having a baby, have a type called stress incontinence, which means they leak urine when stress is put on the bladder, such as when they are laughing, sneezing, coughing, and jumping. This is because muscles supporting the sphincter or valve at the bottom of the bladder weaken during pregnancy. This valve is responsible for holding urine inside. When it weakens, it can open slightly, causing urine to leak out involuntarily. In addition, as the uterus shrinks back down to size after pregnancy, it places additional pressure on the bladder, which adds to the problem. Another problem is the relaxation of the pelvic region, which allows the baby to pass through the birth canal. The fact that Caitlin had an episiotomy increases her risk, but it is not the only cause.
Is there anything that Caitlin can do about it? It's affecting her social life because she is so embarrassed.
Absolutely. In the short term, Caitlin can avoid triggers like heavy lifting and practicing good bathroom habits. One key solution for the long term is pelvic floor exercises.
Pelvic floor exercises. How do they work?
Pelvic floor exercises are sometimes also called Kegel exercises. They specifically target the muscles that support your pelvic organs, including the bladder. When these muscles are weakened, it can lead to stress incontinence. Kegel exercises help strengthen and tone these muscles.
How should Caitlin do them?
There are two main forms of pelvic floor exercises: long holds and fast squeezes. They are both equally important. The long holds aim to improve endurance, and the short squeezes aim to improve your reactivity. While sitting or lying, Caitlin needs to slowly tighten the muscles around her anus and vagina, lifting up and in as if trying to stop herself from passing wind and urine.
Okay, that does not sound difficult. How many times a day does Caitlin need to repeat these exercises?
She should start with 10 repetitions each day. As she gets more comfortable, then she can gradually increase the duration of the hold and number of repetitions. The goal is to increase her pelvic floor strength over time.
So it's just about tightening and relaxing the pelvic floor muscles.
Exactly, and it's important that Caitlin breathes normally whilst doing the exercises. She should not hold her breath. She should try not to tighten her stomach or thigh muscles and focus on the pelvic floor.
Got it. When should Caitlin start to see results?
Results vary, but many women start noticing improvements within a few weeks if they are consistent. It's a gradual process, so it's helpful to advise Caitlin not be discouraged if she doesn't see immediate results.
But what is Caitlin going to do in the meantime before the exercises work? She will still have stress incontinence.
While she is working on strengthening her pelvic floor, Caitlin should consider using continence devices. These can provide her with additional support and help her manage unexpected leakage in the meantime.
But won't she be worried about the smell? I am sure that will be embarrassing for her.
Continence products are designed to absorb both moisture and odor. They will help her feel more confident and address her concerns for now.
But Caitlin's a student. How is she going to afford to buy the pads regularly?
That's a good point you raise. There are more affordable options available. Some stores offer generic brands which are cheaper but work just as well. Caitlin may want to consider washable incontinence pants. They can be more cost-effective and more environmentally friendly as well.
Reusable pants. That could be a good idea. But what about the cost of washing them? Utility prices are so high at the moment. I am struggling to wash my uniform and the energy costs are worrying me. so have sympathy for Caitlin with these expenses. She already has baby nappies to wash.
That's a valid concern, student nurse. To minimize the energy cost, she could wash the pants with the baby's nappies. Caitlin should also wait until she has a full load to maximize the efficiency of washing clothes. Some energy providers offer discounted rates during off-peak hours, so doing laundry during those times would help reduce costs as well.
Men are so fortunate not to have these issues.
Actually, Kegel exercises are not exclusive to women. Men can benefit from them as well. The pelvic floor muscles play a crucial role in both men and women, and strengthening them can help with issues such as urinary continence and erectile dysfunction.
Men too.
Absolutely. Men have pelvic floor muscles just like women. Kegel exercises for men involve the same contraction and relaxation techniques. They can improve bladder control and contribute to overall pelvic health. If Leon's dad is interested, he might find these exercises beneficial as well.
I had no idea. We should talk to Leon's dad and get him involved, supporting Caitlin in doing these exercises.
That's a good idea. If he is interested, we can provide Leon's dad with some information on Kegel exercises for men.